A company named Chain.com has unleashed a secret about Onyxcoin. The ticker is XCN. It's an important bit of information I'm going to share with you today for anyone that's invested in XCN. It's why I brought this coin, this project, to my newsletter subscribers, and they picked it up and made 5, 6, 7 times their money. And a lot of people actually pulled back, double their initial investment, and they're still sitting on a ton of XCN. I'm going to go over some stories with you. I'm going to go over what Chain.com is and talk about this information from PitchBook. And I'm going to show you, because all of a sudden, Onyx just released an incredible bit of information. I sat down with my buddies and I said, I knew they were hiding something, and you're going to see this come out soon. Do me a favor to fire up the algorithm. If you own Onyxcoin or XCN, type it down below. If you made money from XCN, do me a favor and say, I did, right down below. Now, what's the first bit of news? Okay, one of the most amazing fundamentals of a cryptocurrency or a project, a token that you could have, is usability, right? Well, Chain.com is, first off, it's a large company. Let me explain. First off, again, this interview, it's an overview from PitchBook. Developer of a decentralized platform designed to streamline operations and grow within a blockchain ecosystem. The company's platform offers a fully customizable, immutable ledger with real-time analytics to execute large trades of digital assets with low slippage and minimal fees. This company's been around since, I want to say, 2013, right? We know that there are investors that started investing in Chain.com back then, like Visa, Citibank, and a lot of others, right? They created, Chain.com created the XCN token. As a matter of fact, it used to be called Chain, and if you put it on your ledger right now, it still pops in as Chain, not Onyxcoin. It was rebranded a little while ago, and it actually went up and did work at the XLM, the Stellar Group, actually helped work on it, and they created Interstellar. Big deal, right? We're talking big names in finance and cryptocurrency. Then spun off, and then it went quiet. And I explained to my subscribers, my newsletter subscribers, again, I'm about to release our second coin this weekend or early next week. We're almost done with all of our verifications. I have not made a position in this yet, but that's going to be released to newsletter subscribers this weekend or Monday. If you want, it's a free newsletter. Go take a look. You can sign up down below. This company, Onyxcoin, went super quiet. And I like that. They weren't advertising the project, and I had a feeling I knew why. Well, it came out. First off, Onyxcoin's white paper. If anyone's read it, say I read it. Do me a favor. Type 1 if you're like, what is this white paper? This is like ChatGPT wrote it. And I went to my buddies and I said, hey, I think I know what's going on here. Now, this is all, conspiracy theory. What's one thing you wouldn't want to really make look awesome if you don't want a bunch of people buying something up? That's the white paper, right? I'm like, this doesn't make sense. This is like ChatGPT spit it out. Well, all of a sudden, when Chain.com announced, I did a video on XCN, blew it out of water. It's now the most watched, I think, video on this cryptocurrency. All of a sudden, a new headline comes out for an announcement from Chain. It happened. The announcement came out, and that's when I did the video, that Chain.com has said, you know what? We are going to accept XCN as payment for our services. And not only that, we're going to give you a 30% discount on our services if you use XCN. So obviously, Chain.com, a massive company, it's private, it's based out of the Bay Area, finds value in this. They're willing to take a 30% cut on their services just to be able to get the XCN back into their hands. Well, something also just changed. Check this out. Onyx comes out the day after that. After this video comes out, all of a sudden there's a bunch of eyeballs on this project. It's blown up a bunch in price. And Onyx says on their Twitter account, and if you want to follow me down on X, links down below, says, did someone say new white paper? ? With new updates coming, the Onyx protocol white paper is in need of an update. Stay tuned for the release of our newest version. Well, that's interesting because I have a weird feeling that everyone's about to have a white paper in their hand with a lot of interesting changes or things that just weren't there before. But now that this is blowing up, check out what Chain just did. I'm going to go to chain.com's website, and this is what was just announced. Is this today? Let me see. What's the date today? Just announced 2 days ago. Oh, man, and I lost it. Go back to it. Here we go. As of January 19th, Chain's Prime product update. Now, I want to remind you that up until now, Chain has been working on blockchain solutions for companies around the world. And lots of large companies use Chain.com. Again, big company since 2013. Chain Prime, initially launched as a key component of Chain's expansion into B2C blockchain solutions, has distinguished itself as a comprehensive institutional trading platform. Chain Prime primarily served accredited investors and institutions, providing advantages such as low slippage, near zero fees, and substantial liquidity for large digital asset trades. You're like, whoa, wait a minute. Chain.com is a cryptocurrency exchange? Because it's not open to you or me, right? Well, I guess unless you do, and I'm about to release this, how to start your own fund and have open institutional accounts. And I've owned institutional trading accounts, but Chain.com's got this, right? It said this service played an integral part of Chain's vision to elevate the Web3 experience for businesses and investors alike, right? So they come out and they start talking about all of a sudden this exchange. Now, I've told you that before that I believe that you should look at, this is purely speculation. But guys, can you do me a favor and say I agree if you agree? Look at Ripple as a corporation, a private company right now, which Chain.com, I'm pretty sure it's still private. And you look at how they are developing the XRP blockchain, right? I look at XCN as XRP to Chain's Ripple. All right, you have a corporation, a large company that has developed a network, and now they're saying we want it back. We're wanting to buy it back. So we're going to give a discount on all the companies around the world. So now it's a massive use case, right? So now you're competing on Coinbase or all these other exchanges around the world, and we're talking much higher trading volumes right now in Turkey and around the world in these larger exchanges. These companies are buying up XCN now to pay for the services through Chain.com. But now all of a sudden they're talking about this token or this exchange. Well, it's interesting. If you've been following what Binance did with the Binance coin, now this is going to be a little wacky. But all of a sudden, are we about to see something where this is an exchange token? We know that it's got a lending platform, that they're working on decentralized peer-to-peer lending. And when you say peer-to-peer, quite frankly, companies like BlackRock could be the ones loaning the cash out. I think that you're about to see, quite frankly, I could be wrong, an incredible, let's say, sunlight spot where all of a sudden this new white paper shows a lot of what's happening behind the scenes. And I believe, just on fundamentals, not technical analysis. And speaking of technical analysis, there's 6 hours left for the sale, the blowout $145 sale on Crypto Trader Pro. If you want that, link's down below. I believe that you're about to see a lot of change. Now, is that causing me to buy more XCN? Truth be told, I bought a little bit. I bought another tranche. I don't know. The trade went in today at 1 penny, right? Or 0.011. Because I believe you're going to see higher prices in the near future. I'm watching cryptocurrency YouTube channels starting to just blow up videos about this. So you're getting more eyeballs. That's a fundamental, right? If there's more investors coming in, that's great. So now, in the next 6 weeks, within 6 weeks, we are probably going to see a brand new white paper updated. That's not going to be a chat GPT, right? I'll bet. You're going to be able to tell. You're going to see their node program up and running. Why would they need a node? Well, it's because they're running to run either a side chain off of Ethereum. I can't speak technically for them, but they want to track transactions, right? At their own speed. You're seeing Chain come out and saying, hey, We want the XCN. Please go buy it, created a use case, and we want it back. I think all of these things are adding up to something really amazing. There was a token burn that happened a while back with XCN. They've got their ambassador program put together. I mean, if you go look at X and you go look at between Chain's announcements, their site, and you look at Onyxcoin's announcements, they're lining up to look like they're working completely together. Guys, do me a favor and type XCN right now if you think this is incredibly bullish. And I saw a post. Now let's compare this to XRP, what's going on. Check this out. Somebody, Stephen Burkett, brought out. Stephen Burkett's got about, I think, 11,000 people on X, right? I don't follow him. But check this out. He says, why XCN over XRP? And I'm not telling you to sell your XRP. I'm not selling any of my XRP to do this. He said, as of January 21st, 20,000 of XRP equates to about 6,300 tokens, right? 20,000 of XCN equates to 1.6 million tokens, all right? If you got a lot of XRP holders, as a matter of fact, do me a favor. If you guys hold XCN and XRP, type XCN and XRP too. I'm just curious how many people own the same. I'd almost bet 99% of XCN holders are XRP holders because they understand what's going on, right? It says here, XRP at $4. If it goes to $4, you're looking at about a $25,000 profit, or sorry, $25,000, which equates to a $5,300 profit from today's numbers, right? This is if you had 20,000 in each of these coins. XCN at 2 cents, you know, it's just a little over 1 cent right now. It's saying that's $3,200. We're talking about just if you bought 20,000 of these coins, right? The profit is 12 grand. Right? Well over double. This, he says here, I'm not waiting on $4 XRP when 2 cent XCN is much easier to reach and faster. And I got to be honest with you, I completely agree. And when you look at just the fundamentals of a cryptocurrency project and how they roll it out, just the fact that they've been trying to keep this quiet was the first thing when I went, look at the original investors in Chain, look at Chain developed this, all of a sudden they split off. And they go dark, and I go, they're working on something. They got something going on behind the scenes. And now all of a sudden, there's an updated white paper. I guess it's because, well, the cat's out of the bag. We're already setting up our node system. We've got staking and farming going on. Shoot, I mean, as a matter of fact, they've got some other pretty impressive announcements going on right now too. The white paper's one, but they're saying, let's see here. Let's see. There was one other big news. I don't know. There's a lot going on. Onyx protocol DApp maintenance now complete and will be able to support our increased traffic and scale with demand. Staking and farming users will now be able to utilize DApp even though there's times of congestion. They are building this to be able to take more transactions. Chain.com is wanting you to pay for their services in XCN so that they can hold more XCN. This is a big deal. If you guys agree, if you guys are pretty excited about it, I'm not saying go out there and run out there. Shoot, you could lose all your money, all right? Do I own a pretty good clip? Yes. Even after I pulled back my initial investment, and I sold it like, what, 1.2, something like that. I bought some back at 1.1 because I'm looking at these new stories and I'm like, I think in the next couple of weeks or maybe by March, you're going to see something pretty darn impressive. I hope you got something out of this. I've got some more XRP videos coming out. We've got, what, 6 hours left of the sale, and then it's over. And after that, all new students are about to get an insane offer for the 2.0 version of the course, along with some other projects that we're working on. It's going to be a busy couple of weeks. We're going to start showing you guys how to buy some of these coins safely, move them from wallet to wallet, and be able to do something in DeFi that will probably blow your mind. A lot of plans going on. With that being said, the Economic Ninja is out.